Congratulations, you made it here again. So what we're going to cover today is why features kill sales and what actually closes clients. When I'm working with these accountants and working with prospective students who are getting ready to embark on the journey of the accounting industry and having their own firm, one thing I picked up is that most accountants believe the better they explain their services, the more clients they'll win. So they'll spend 45 minutes talking about bookkeeping, tax planning, payroll, QuickBooks, financial statements, monthly reconciliations, reports, the software, the darn certifications and degrees. And then what happens is the prospect says, let me think about it. Why? Well, because information doesn't create decisions, problems create decisions. So today I'm going to teach you one of the biggest mindset shifts that you could possibly have in sales, and that's that clients don't buy features, they buy outcomes and solutions to problems. And once you understand this, your sales conversations will never sound the same again. So grab a pencil and paper, we're going to hit the ground running today. Lesson one, I believe I have 5 lessons mapped out for us in this video today. The title of this lesson, though, features don't create value, problems do. So here's the mistake almost every accountants make. They assume the client values what they do, and they don't think they're a business owner. They're maybe own a candle business, a construction company, so they don't value what you value, okay? The client values what your work allows them to achieve. You have to realize nobody wakes up saying, I really hope someone reconciles my bank accounts today. Nobody says, I can't wait to receive another financial statement. Nobody dreams about payroll. Nobody gets excited about the tax software. Those are features, okay? People buy because something in their life or business isn't working. They're losing money. They're wasting time. They're stressed. They're afraid. They're going faster than they can manage. They're making decisions without reliable financial data. Those are the real reasons people buy. People don't purchase accounting, they purchase solutions. Come on, you know better. Stop pitching features. All right, lesson two. Every feature must solve a problem. Guys, this is where elite salespeople separate themselves, okay? Every time you mention a feature, your brain should automatically ask, what problem does this solve? And if you can't answer that question, the client won't either. Let's look at some examples, okay? So instead of saying we provide monthly bookkeeping, ask yourself, what problem does bookkeeping solve? Disorganized finances, poor decisions, missed expenses, unknown profitability, cash flow confusion. Now sell that. So instead of saying we reconcile accounts every month, I want you to say this instead. You'll know exactly where every dollar is going, so you're never making business decisions based on bad information. Now you've solved the solution, all right? Lesson three. Guys, stop selling features, start selling outcomes, okay? Every feature creates a benefit. Every benefit solves a problem. Every solved problem creates an outcome. That's what people buy, all right? So here's the framework. It goes feature, down to benefit, down to problem solved, down to desired outcome. So for example, this is feature, monthly bookkeeping. Okay, well, the benefit of monthly bookkeeping would be accurate financial records. Well, the problem solved would be you stop guessing where your money's going. But what's the outcome of that? You confidently make better business decisions. That's what the client wants. Not bookkeeping, confidence. Okay, here's another example. The feature is the tax planning. Well, the problem solved is paying unnecessary taxes. The outcome is keeping more money. Which again, nobody buys tax planning, they buy, this is what they buy, keeping thousands of dollars they would have otherwise lost. That's what you got to sell, that's what you got to talk about, okay, the end result of using your services. All right, let's go to lesson 4. Guys, people buy the future, all right, people buy the future. Every buying decision is an attempt to improve tomorrow. Your job isn't to explain your service, your job is to paint the future. So instead of saying, we'll prepare monthly reports, I want you to say, hey, I want you to imagine sitting down every month knowing exactly how profitable your business is, where your cash is going, and what decisions you need to make before small problems become expensive ones. Right? Well, now you've given them something to desire. And people move toward better futures, not features. All right, lesson 5. The 4 questions every accountant should answer. So every service you offer should answer these questions, okay? What problem does this solve? What frustrations does this remove? What opportunity does this create? What does life look like after we solve it? Now, if you can't answer those questions, you're describing the service. And if you can, you're creating value. So let me give you some word tracks, as always, help you out. The things I teach worth thousands of dollars in a sales training course. Are you kidding me? All right, listen, instead of saying we offer bookkeeping, I want you to say instead, we help business owners gain complete financial clarity so they always know where their business stands and what to do next. Instead of saying we provide payroll, I want you to say we make sure your team gets paid accurately and on time while eliminating the stress and compliance headaches that come with payroll. Instead of saying we prepare your taxes, say something like this. Our goal is to legally help you keep more of what you earn while removing the uncertainty that tax season brings. Instead of saying, hey, we offer advisory, I want you to say this instead. Think of us as your financial strategist. Every month, you'll know what the numbers are telling you and where your profit is leaking and what decisions will move your business forward. All right, let me give you something beautiful to leave you with. So this is the Elite Sales Framework, right? Before you mention a single feature, I want you to diagnose. I want you to find the problem and understand their consequences. Build the future, and then show how your service gets them there. And never reverse that order, okay? Great salespeople don't begin with, here's what we do. They begin with, tell me what's happening. Because whoever understands the problem the best earns the right to present the solution. That's how you have to think about it, all right? Now, remember this one principle. If you took anything away from the video, just remember this. Features explain what you do, solutions explain why it matters, and outcomes explain why people buy. The next time you're on a sales call, I don't want you to don't ask yourself, what feature should I talk about? Ask yourself, what problem am I solving and what feature am I helping the client create? Because clients don't buy bookkeeping. They don't buy tax returns. They don't buy payroll. They buy outcomes. They buy solutions. And the accountant who communicates those outcomes most clearly is usually the one who wins the client. So look, if you found this video helpful, subscribe for weekly sales training built specifically for accountants, CPAs, bookkeepers, and tax professionals who want to win more clients and build more profitable firms. And if you're ready to sharpen your business, advisory, and sales skills, check out the certifications and training available through Universal Accounting. Love working with you guys, and we'll catch you in the next video.